Good day, friends. How are you? Today is 30th of December 2008, and I am having my annual retreat at a Carmelite Spirituality Center in Boberton, which is in a regional Victoria area. And you can see the beautiful river. It must be a stream leading to Yarra River because this is a Yarra River Valley, I assume. This is the second day of my retreat, and I thought that I will make use of this opportunity to make an appeal to the atheist. Atheist, those who do not believe in God. This is an appeal to the modern day atheist, I should say, because I've seen so many comments made by a lot of atheists, those who claim to be atheists, in YouTube, and many of the blog discussions in internet. And I found there are two major arguments, very popular arguments. They are not philosophical arguments, they are not ontological arguments against God or something like that, but very popular, very practical arguments against God or their arguments. The one is God and religion thrives when there is poverty. So religion is basically an after effect of poverty. Those who are poor, they want something to cling on, so they just say that there is someone above us and who will console us. So that is God. That is one argument. And the second argument, which I saw in this YouTube and blogs in internet, God is for ignorant, those who are not well educated, those who are not exposed to science or anything, those who don't have answers. So they want some answers to explain complex realities in this world. So they just assume a more complex thing, and which is called God. These are the two major arguments I found in these sites in internet. Sorry, I had to discontinue and I had to shift to a new place because it started to rain. So let's come back to our discussion. So if poverty increases, then there is a God delusion. People wanted to cling to something, someone whom they can actually get consolation. So that is God. But if you put that argument in the other way around, if affluence increases, if people are quite rich, that is the end of God. And maybe a very profound example would be Australia. In Australia, 1/3 of the population acknowledge themselves as atheist, and it is a quite rich country. So the theory is got proved. If the richness increases, then people don't tend to believe in God, whereas in poor countries like India and maybe in Africa, the religion thrives and God thrives. So we can kill God if we can make everybody rich and everybody affluent. A couple of months back, I watched a television serial in ABC TV, and the gist of the program was like this. If they were comparing China with America, if Chinese, they started to consume like Americans, they've already started, then we may need another 6 more globes, 6 more earths to support that kind of consumption and development. Then what about other countries like India, Brazil, and all other nations which are poor at the moment? So at the moment, I think there is no way we can make everybody as rich as at least Australians or maybe any other person who lives in a developed country. What we could assume is that at the moment we were successful in creating some pockets of affluences around the world, the so-called developed nations, at the expense of, many a times, at the expense of others. And those people who live in this kind of imaginary world, I should say, it's not real, many a times, then they feel that they are above everything, and they don't need anybody, they don't need even God. And there is an ideal situation. The ideal situation is we can share our resources and bring all other people, those who are poor at the moment, to the mainstream. Making them rich also means that some of those guys who are enjoying more at the moment have to give up a little bit of their pleasures. Without that it is not possible, because we got only one earth, no, not 6 earths, not so much of resources. And once we start to do that, that's what our religion preaches. If we start to do that, then it is not only the sharing of richness, this is also kind of sharing of the sufferings and pain. And once people start to live in the real world, sharing their suffering, pain, as well as their richness, I think there will be a new meaning coming to their lives, coming to the life of all. And that new meaning is God.